In the last video, we have completed the interface. So that means you have our application that is project management system. In that we added the two buttons that will be minimize and close. And also we are taking the input from user for first name, last name, gender, username, password. And we are going to register the user. If already present, we will logging that. We can add that in the later part. But in the today's lecture, we are going to save the first name, last name, gender. That means we are creating the user. So before that, if you see, it will not look like an application. So if you see the minimize and close, it not look the same way. So we are going to add the font awesome icon view. So it will give us the better view. So before that, we have to remove. So I will just click on application. That will run application, and I will show you what we have to remove. Yes, so we are going to remove one thing. So that will be this upper bar, and we are going to remove that. Also, this minimize and close button, we are going to give the icons for that. So it will be like minus, and that will be cross. So we will show that in here, and we will remove this upper bar. To do that, we will just add that in the stage. That means in our hello application, we have to add that stage dot init style. In that we have to type style, and that will stage style that will be transferred. We have to type that, and after that, if you see our application again, so we just rerun again. I think it is taking time. So it will open the application. Okay. If you see, it is not showing the upper bar. So we have removed that icon, and right now we will change this with the icon. So I will just close our application and go to the dashboard. Click in open in the scene builder. So I have already opened that. Click on search for font awesome icon view. So just copy that and go to the or minimize button. So in the hierarchy and paste here. After pasting here, if you see it is showing in the button. So go to the properties, glimpse name, change the glimpse dent into the minus. That will be in the capital letter and just enter the letter. And you have to just remove the minimize space. I will just remove that. Yes, if you see, it is showing the correct way. Do that for also the clothes. So I will just add that in the clothes, and we have to type the here also just clothes enter. You will see after doing that, it will give the clothes. I will just remove the clothes. Yes. So if you see, it is showing the correct way. I will just give the same proper view. So I will just move here. Yes, so you can have added that. Now we'll just add one more thing here, and I will just give that in user, and I will just enter that. It will give the user icon. So I'll just maximize this. Yes, so I will just increase the size. That will be 12. So I will just give 5 em. So if it increase the size, so I will just increase again 7 em. It will give a correct view. Yes. And I will just change the field. So that will be same again. Just use that. Yes. I'll just save that. After saving this, if you go to our dashboard.xml, if you see, we have to import that font awesome icon view. So we have to import that. So go to our browser, search for that font awesome icon view, jar file. Click on the next second link. I will also share the link for that, and just click on download. After clicking on download, it will give the access that where you want to save. So I have already downloaded that. So I will just click on cancel and I will show you that file. So it will be font view. We have to extract that font view and then we have to go to our project, click on file, project structure, then click on modules, then click on plus icon, then jars and directories. Go to the home and please open that file that where you extracted that file. So I have extracted that in download. So I will just open that. That will be the font view. Select the both jar files. I will just select that and click on OK. So it will import that files. So it will take time for us. Sometimes it will take much more time, and sometimes it will extract directly without taking time. So I think it is taking time. So I will just cancel that, and again I will import that. So that will be in the jar. I think download. That will be font view. I will just select that, and I just import that. So it is taking time, I think. So we will wait for some time. So it has imported the jar file. So I will just click on apply, OK, and it will remove our error. So directly without adding the model because it has added that in the scene builder. So that is why we don't have to add that. So after that, we have to just save this. And if you want to see our application, how it looks, so it will take the time. Okay. Yes, it is recording. Sure. Yes, so it has opened our application. Yes, if you see, we are getting the correct view. Like we didn't get the extra bar, and also if you want to close, you can close. That means minimize. If you want to close, you can close. And we are seeing the icons also. So this is view is much better than before. So I will just close application and I will just go to the dashboard controller and I will just add the gender. So that will be private void add add gender. That will be the I will just create one array string of array. So I will just give gender equal to I will just add that gender by using like this. So I will just add that. That will be male, comma, female, comma. I will just add father. I will just do that like that. I will just create one list that will be string. Just import that also. After that, I will just give the name as center list equal to new array list. After that, I will just add one by one. That will be string. I will just give data. That will be gender. I will just add that gender list dot add data. So just will add that. After that, we have to create one thing that will be observable list. So we have to create that. That will get from fx ML collections dot observable array list. We have to just add the gender list in that, and we have to take that in the observable list. That will be string. and I will just give list data. Yes, so we have to add that in the combo box. I will just change that question mark to string, and we will just copy this. We are going to add that into gender. So we just set, we have to set that item. Just use set item, and we have to add the list data. Yes, so whenever we call this class, it will activate the gender. So I will just initialize that. So it will call this app whenever we call this method. So I'll just click on the application and play, check whether it is correct or not. Yes. So if you see the male, female orders, and it means it is working now whenever we call this controller. So I will just close that and I will just create one method. So before creating that method, we have to create variables, private connections, because whenever we want to use connection, that is java.sql connection, private pre prepare statement, that is prepare statement, and we have to use private result set. We have to import that also. That is result set. Yes, so we have imported that. So first I will create for one method that is public void register user, and first I will make the connection. So that means connection equal to db utils. So we have created one the connection, that is db utils dot connect db. So it will make connection. I will just check that if connection is not equal to none, then only do my job. So I'll just do that. And we have to create one string, that means a query that will be insert into user. And we have to enter that user, that will be first name, last name, then gender, then username, and then password. We have to enter that, and values are, so we just give the question mark there. So I am using the JDBC. So if you don't know the JDBC, you have to watch the JDBC user, that means information. Because if I want to show you this in the way, so it will take much more time. So that is why I am using the directly. If you see, when I want to enter the file layer info, that means input, so I will just use the file question mark. So I will just use that again, and I will just save that, and I will just create the prepare statement, that is prepare statement equal to connection dot prepare statement. So I will just add the query, and I will just set the, that means values also. So I will just set that value prepare statement dot set string, that will be first. The first will be our first name. So we will take the first name, that is the register user first name. So I will just copy that, and I will just paste here. I will just click on get text. So it will get our text. I think we have to handle the exception also. So I will just create try and catch. I will just copy that in the try and catch. That will be exception e, and just give the e dot replace. Yes, so I will just add that also. I'll just copy this. I want to add that in 5 times. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Just change that to 3, 4, 5. And it will be last name, last name, then this username, this will be password. Yes, so we want to change, it will be gender, so we have to give that in the another method that will be gender dot selected. So gender dot, let me just check whether yes, so it will get selected model dot get selected actor. So it will return the string format. After that, we have to create one more thing. So that means we have to execute the query directly. So we just execute the query, that is execute update. Because we are inserting the data, so that means we have to use the execute update. And whenever we want to get the data, we have to use the execute query, and it will return in integer. So whenever we insert the data, it will return the some value, and we will check that if x greater than 0, then when we show the something, I will just use the alert. I will just use here alert equal to new alert that I want to show the information. So I will just use alert type information. I will just close this alert dot set title. So title will be information message. Then alert dot set. We have to use the header as null. So we don't want to give the information. We have to use null. Alert. So that means alert dot set contains. So we have to give the message. That means user added successfully, and you can also give the query mark. Yes. Yes. So I will just give the alert dot show and wait. It will show and wait for us, and if not, x is equal to 0. So I will just copy this, and it will be the error. I will just give the alert type is error. Yes. So it will be error message. Yes. So error message. It will be something went wrong. So I will just give like this, and it will be alert and wait. So I will just save this and open the dashboard.xml. Open this file and go to the controller. We have added the controller, that is dashboard controller. Go to the register. Go to the code, that is code. So it will open the code, our code, and go to on action. Click on register user. And after that, we have to save it. So after saving this, I will just close this, and I will just run the application. Yes. So it has run the application. If you see it is showing the correct way, so I will just add the coders first name, and I will just add art, and I will select as other. I will just use coders. Password I will give as coders also. I think I have used the password as, so just cancel that. And just open the dashboard, open the find C in builder. We'll just change that to the test field. I think I have used that. Yes, I have used that test field, so I don't need the test field. I have to use the password field. So I will just change that. So it will take our time. Yes, so I will just change that password field and just copy this. So I'll just make sure that delete this. Yes, and just get the password field because I don't want to see the password. So that is why I'm adding this. Yes, I'll just add the same ID that will be user register password, and I will just save that. It will be password field, and here also I will just add that password field. I will just save the application and I will write this run ID. Yes, it has run the application. So I will just add the name as coders, last name arts, select the gender as others, username as coders, and I will add the password as coders. This is it. I have used before test field. Right now I'm using the password field, so it will not show the password. After clicking on register, it will show the if user is registered or not. Yes, user added successfully. After clicking on OK, so we will remove this after clicking on register. If you want to see that, select star from user. So what user is added and password is also added like that. So we have completed our first step, that is registration. And after that, we are going to do the login also, and we will remove this. Like whenever we try to add another user, so it will from the scratch. So we have to remove that all these things. So thank you. See you in the next video about the login. Thank you.